Well, hello, my name is Jim Royal. I'm a huge Beatles and Elvis Presley fan and basically classic rock in general. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you could do a thumbs up, that's always most appreciated, and feel free to leave comments. I always enjoy reading them and I do my best to try to respond in a timely manner. Today what I wanted to do is I wanted to celebrate Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley would have been 90 years old on January 8th, 2025. And I wanted to just make a video about him, and I wanted to start regarding his Sun Records history and how that came about. Today's date is January 26, 2025. So why don't we start? I'm going to show you a couple compilations from that period when he started out and give my recommendations. All right. So first of all, there was a collection of his that came out in 1976, and it was called The Sun Sessions. And it basically highlighted most of the songs that he recorded while he was on that label. Okay? It's a nice collection, but I'm going to recommend this above that. And this one is called The Sun Sessions CD, and this was released in 1987. Okay? What I like a lot about this is it pretty much includes mostly everything. So let me tell you first about Elvis when he started out. So my understanding, Sun Records was a small record label that was formed by Sam Phillips. And when Elvis was interested in coming in making a record, in those days, they had a storefront property in Memphis, and you can literally just drive right up there and park and go in and say, hey, I want to make a recording. So Elvis's first recordings, his little acetate, the two songs he recorded, was, if I'm not mistaken, $4. Can you believe that? $4 for these two songs, right? So he recorded a song called My Happiness, and then he recorded That's When Your Heartaches Begin. All right, and this early Elvis, he's like holding back. He didn't quite get his style at this point down, but you can tell listening to That's When Your Heartaches Begin, and you heard him saying, that spoken part, no, brother, that's when your heartaches begin. It's like, whoa, other than that, he's holding back when he's singing. You have to hear these songs, okay? So at the time, if I'm not mistaken, Elvis was an apprentice. He was studying to be an electrician, and he drove a van. He was like a courier, distributing parts. So he came in there, and it was July of 1953, and supposedly he wanted to record some songs for his mom. So it was just him and his acoustic guitar on these two songs. The person that was there was the secretary. Her name was, I'm trying to find her on here, Marion Keisker. Well, she liked what she heard. So she took his name and his number, and he was really excited. Hopefully maybe he'll get a call back, right? And, continue from that. Well, he didn't get a call at that time. 6 months went by, and it was January 1954. And he decided to go back in there and record two more songs. So what he did at that point is he recorded I'll Never Stand in Your Way, and It Wouldn't Be the Same Without You. Again, him and acoustic guitar, similar ballad songs, very nice. By this point, Sam had heard about him and knew about him. Marion had told Sam about quite a while ago. There just wasn't an opportunity coming up. Sam and his record label focused pretty much on R&B and blues singers, black singers, and not really doing too much with whites. So there was a song though that came his way. Sam received a demo for a song called Without You, and he couldn't identify the singer. And that's when they got to talking, and they say, well, let's call that Elvis Presley kid and see if maybe it'll work for him. So what they did is they also had some session musicians that would attend. This was, by this point, I believe this was July 1954. And they had Scotty Moore, who played electric guitar on the sessions, and then Bill Black, who would do slap bass. So, and then acoustic guitar would be played by Elvis. So that's how they did it. And I think one of the first songs they did is I Love You Because. And Sam just didn't see the magic with that. He did try Without You with them, and it just didn't work. So they didn't record that. And then during a break at the session, Elvis was fooling around, as Scotty Moore would later say. And he was just slapping his, his acoustic guitar and playing an up-tempo version of That's All Right Mama. And then Scotty Moore joined him. He was fooling around, and then you had Bill Black on bass fooling around too. Well, Sam heard this, and he was like, whoa, whoa, what is this? Wait, hold on. He said, that's what I want, guys. That's what I want. So they ended up recording that. So on this label, Elvis would be recording 10 different sides officially, basically releasing 5 singles. And then it wasn't until November 1955 when he was recording a song called When It Rains, It Really Pours. And it's a good song, but that the phone call came to Sam that Sam had planned to sell Elvis to another record label. RCA said that they would buy him out for $35,000. And it's funny because while there are complete takes of When It Rains, It Really Pours, they just stopped the session. I don't get it. So let me tell you more about this one here. This is the Sun Session CD. This was released in 1987. I really like this. This is what got me into Elvis in his early stuff, besides the Gold Records one. So I'm going to read this. It has 28 different selections on it. It starts off with the singles properly. That's All Right, Blue Moon of Kentucky. That's the first single. Can you imagine that? What an amazing single, right? Good Rockin' Tonight, I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine, another really good one. Milk Cow Blues Boogie, Your Heartbreaker. Wow, Your Heartbreaker, talk about an underrated song. I've always really liked that song. Then the next single is Baby Let's Play House, I'm Left, You're Right, She's Gone. A good one. I love Baby Let's Play House. And then finally Mystery Train, and I Forgot to Remember to Forget. Okay, Mystery Train is just sensational how they make that one sound. Then there are other songs here that would be released properly on RCA. You have I Love You Because, Blue Moon, Tomorrow Night, I'll Never Let You Go, Little Darling, Just Because, and Trying to Get to You. Trying to Get to You, I can't believe that Sam didn't release that on a single. Okay, that is one of my favorite songs from the period. Then you go into the outtakes. You have Harbor Lights, I Love You Because, Take 2, That's All Right, another alternate take, Blue Moon of Kentucky, I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine, I'm Left, You're Right, She's Gone, My Baby's Gone, Take 9, I'll Never Let You Go, Little Darling, and When It Rains, It Really Pours. So basically what happened, his output there, if you count the 4 acetates, Elvis recorded roughly about 24 songs. Okay, there are 2 other songs that are lost. The tapes are lost, a song called Satisfied, and then I Got a Woman, which is the Ray Charles song, he would later redo and cut for RCA. What's amazing about this one here is this predates the Beatles anthology, where they had studio chatter and early versions of songs. You got that on here. And I love this alternate takes section. It's I Love You Because, take 3, and then take 5, and then you have I'm Left, You're Right, She's Gone, My Baby's Gone, take 7, and take 12. They have other takes on there earlier in here, and you get a good sample of what it was like being in the studio and how they're running through songs, how they're talking in between the songs. And it was just amazing, and I really like this a lot. It's one of my favorite collections. So then after that, they came out in '99, they came out with something called Sunrise. Okay, so this is a 2-disc set. And this has 38 songs. 30 of them focus on the Sun Records recordings. And then there's an additional 8 that are, I believe, from Louisiana Hayride, live recordings, and studio demos. So the first 19 songs basically are, the songs that are still available known recordings from, and then I read them already to you. And then you also have the slow version of, I'm trying to find it. I'm left, you're right. Oh wait, she's gone. I think that's the slow one. Anyway, then you have the 4 acetates, okay, on disc 2. You have My Happiness, That's When Your Heartaches Begin. You have I'll Never Stand in Your Way, and It Wouldn't Be the Same Without You. So instead of having to get them on different box sets, they are finally here, though I can say It Wouldn't Be the Same Without You makes it its introduction on here. So these are the 4 songs that Elvis recorded privately on the acetate that he actually paid for. And then after that, you have I Love You Because alternate, you have That's Alright alternate, Blue Moon of Kentucky alternate, you have Blue Moon, I'll Never Let You Go, Little Darling, I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine, I'm Left, You're Right, She's Gone. This is the slow version. So that's the one that they kind of considered a master to because it was just a different arrangement. All right. And then after that, they have songs that are Fool, Fool, Fool and Shake, Rattle, and Roll, which were basically demos recorded at another studio somewhere else. And then they have the live songs. They have I'm Left, You're Right, She's Gone, That's All Right, Money Honey, Twiddle-dee-dee, I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine, and Hearts of Stone. And I believe a lot of that is from Louisiana Hayride. So really nice collection. I like that too. This is from '99. And then finally, the last one is Elvis Presley, A Boy from Tupelo, the complete 1953 to 55 recordings. This is amazing. I paid $40 for it. It was $45 normally. This is from 2017. It's a 3-disc set. It also includes a 120-page booklet, which is really amazing. So what you have on there is disc 1 has his 4 acetates in the order. Then it has the Sun Masters, I believe in the order that they were recorded, which is pretty cool. And then you have the RCA Masters for some of these songs. So that's cool because the songs that were not, you have the 10 sides, the rest of the songs then were given to RCA and they put them on the proper album. I think 6 of them ended up on Elvis's first record, and then they would appear through the years on other either B-sides or albums. So that's pretty cool. This too then it's a whole disc of Sun Studio sessions. Okay, so Harbor Lights takes 1 and 2, take 4, take 5 through 8. It doesn't have everything, but it gives you an idea. When it rains, it really pours. It goes through the 8 different takes of that one. Good Rockin' Tonight, Blue Moon. You can see them changing the version. Blue Moon of Kentucky, slow tempo outtake. Pretty cool. And then finally, disc 3 has live and radio performances. So this is more stuff from the Louisiana Hayride. You got the Fool, 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 and Shake, Rattle, and Roll. And you have multiple takes of some of these songs because they recorded them apparently several times on radio. So anyway, that's that one. My favorite, though, I'd have to say is this. This is my favorite. I just grew up with it. So I do want to thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye.